This is the exhibit. These are 4 bags. The content of these 4 bags have been seen individually. In the last sitting, you admitted for the past 10 years, you did not take time to analyze the exhibit. You did not analyze the exhibit for 10 years. Okay. This is somebody's son, somebody's child. This is somebody's husband. This is somebody's father. 10 years, and you wish the person continue until he perishes. This man bought some things. There are some snacks there. He bought for his parents, his beloved parents. There was some candy juice, there was some bread, some sandwich potato. There was a lot of things he bought from UK. He bought for his parents, for his people, for his loved ones. Some electronics, some gadgets, some technologies, softwares that work with time. Now, the chief judge, the presiding judge, is pleading or is telling the defense counsel to apply for these things to be released to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Issues that are arising from this request from the presiding judge. Now, as a man with conscience, you will be asking, is it the bread, the cake, the Apple phone, or the candy juice, the mashed potato he bought for his loved ones in the year 2014, 2015, which he was supposed to give his parents and some of his brothers, whom the Nigerian army came to his compound and buy. And his parents, who also from this shock eventually, the both parents died on the course. We are talking of over 20 people apart from the parents. Some of these people are his loved ones. He bought things for them. Some he bought wristwatch, some he bought food or some snacks. These items you are demanding that should be returned to the client or to the what do you call it? To the defendant. Is it the bread of 2015, the smashed potato of 2015 that has only 5 days of validity that you want to be returned to this defendant in 2025? I am asking. Where is conscience? I am asking again. I greet you, all my people, all the lovers of freedom, everybody who support our great and indefatigable leader, the champion of champions, the hero among heroes, the legend that is still living, Ahmadike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a great man you be. Today I won't just give una as everything will happen in the court take be. Today did not go like yesterday, like the last time. Today came with some complication. It get some kind issues where come with today own. To tell you, say they are stepping up the game. Last time before the court ended, I think that was on 2nd, before the session was adjourned, they entered the area, tried to hold Nnamdi Kanu with our PM Simon Ekpa's activities, and they found out there is no way that side, as our brothers who are in the DOS tried to make that one, make it be like say that one hold water, make the government, make the prosecution council, make they come amplify that one, make attention go there. Hey, they say, oh no, Ejimakor did this one. He was accepting Simon. He said this one. Then, graciously, as strong as we are, as God has always made us, we began to show them where different video collections where Simon Ekpa himself, and because a lot of them itim pataka, they don't know that every individual is a separate legal entity. You are answerable to your actions. So because Tutu Nimeva itim pataka, so they don't know about those things. So that's why they were trying to raise big dust, so that the prosecution council will hold on to that and keep Onyendu back, not allow him to go, so that they will not set Onyendu free. So, but that is not, I don't want to bore you with that old story. Today, Yawa Gas, they bring person, will be our own brother. He come claim say he be DSS officer. Witness BBB. As he come, now he set and punish him. Now God catch him. He no work as they plan. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu road. I don't know this individual. The first witness came here. I no tell you, say I don't know that one. I did not tell you I don't know the first witness. I did not hold any objection. But this one, at least I can see his eyeball. It's not my time. It's not my thing now to tell you I know who he is. That he is an Igbo brother. It is not my thing to tell you that here for now, because I don't like to join issues. You're not stirring up controversies. But for this man here, I have not had any encounter in the DSS as regards this interrogation. Meaning he doesn't know anything about, and he will floor himself here. They started interrogation. Now, remember his lips was seen. His eyeball. They interrogated Nnamdi Kanu in an oppressive, serious interrogation. So he was privileged to see everybody he met on this course. And because it is a divine project, they thought he would have had memory losses, that he won't remember anything. Unfortunately to them, this man is still quoting the constitutions of Nigeria, quoting codes of conduct to tell you what a divine project we are into. And he is leading. Now, I want to give you everything that happened in the court from the scratch. I don't want to have anything left out. But before I go there, I want to tell you that there is a little other controversy that came up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sister-in-law, Sister Favor Kanu, the wife to the junior brother of our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one we call Fine Boy, that is Emmanuel Kanu, who has been very, very instrumental, who has been very good and useful, especially since the commencement of this new reviving of 2015 court charges. Now, from this angle, this particular thing I mentioned here, you will not use it to judge whatever you are hearing here. I said, since the commencement of this new court case, this new trial, which is the old 2015 trial that they revived. Do you get something here? Am I making any sense? So I have been able to now establish something, that they are trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not on the renditioning, because the federal government of Nigeria now, trying to play smart, are avoiding the issue surrounding the rendition in, and the Supreme Court, who started the smart game after the appeal court had quashed, discharged, and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the other 4 people who stood or who were standing trial alongside him in that 2015 trial. Now the Supreme Court quashed those ones. Appeal court quashed it. Supreme Court did not object to it. And Supreme Court went further to blame the federal government of Nigeria, blame the military, which is what I will even show you here before I go into playing what happened in the court. I want to play what transpired in the court, a record. I want to play detailed analysis. Pidgin go there, broken go there. Anywhere even a dialect exclamation comes in, no mind, we go put up. So now you can see. I want you to see. I don't know if it will be wrong jumping to that side, but let us see. First of all, see what I am pointing to here. You see this young man posting these bills. This is what we call zealot. This was the kind of job I was doing. I was doing this kind of job when we were with Rafo Wazirike. Yes, I was busy posting. We took a whole lot of risk. I was posting bills like this. We will print with our money. We will print things. And I know this guy did this with his own money too. This is the zeal, the burning zeal. Now, we will be printing, we will be posting, even when a lot of us were arrested. We were posting even in police stations. We were hosting flags at night. We turned ourselves to nocturnal activists. We were doing this well. Now see the young man. Can't you see the passion? Now leave the passion now. Look at the message. This is judicial what? Rascality. How can you hold a man if you want to try him on 2015 case? If you want to try him on 2012 that accumulated to 2015 when he was in final arrested, why not release him, return him to where you kidnapped him from, then take the legal process of bringing him to answer to these cases. Then from there we'll start. But no, you still hold the person you kidnapped. There are gray areas I will touch you. So stay tuned so that you go here. We no go like take too long time. It will be on spot. To be spot on. Now, you see the message. You did not return this man. You are trying him. Now there are issues there are matters that arose from this, which I touched an element of it, or I touched it in my last program. There are 4 other men who were arrested with Nnamdi Kanu. Since you said you are now trying Nnamdi Kanu on this issue, on this 2015, you don't want to touch, because even the Supreme Court indicted the federal government and the army, Nigerian army. Now, you are into 2015. Why are you now singling out only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? When the appeal court quashed the case, he quashed it. The appeal court quashed it on all the defendants. So now you are reviving that case. You are starting it afresh. What happened to the other persons? What happened to the other persons? We are concerned about the other persons because the people who are working with the other person and the other person himself, one of the other persons, at least we don't know the activities of the other ones. We know all of them are working together, but this particular one is coming to the court. Is dressing, moving with government convoy, moving with some political lawyers, going to clubs in the city of Abuja, living large. walking freely. Why? We will come back to this. Let us now look at this judicial rascality. Listen to Chief Dan Olasin. Just within 1 or 2 minutes at maximum. 1 or 2 minutes at maximum.
If anybody, when Nigerian citizens see the details of the Supreme Court statement today, they will marvel at how, after saying all these illegality that the federal government and their security agencies committed, all they had to do was that the primary court said, the appeal court said that the primary court had no jurisdiction. So they condemned the appeal court for taking that decision. Therefore, because the primary court had jurisdiction, the case should go back to them. So if in all these atrocities they committed, they had killed Nnamdi Kanu, what will be the basis of the primary court and its jurisdiction? What will be the basis of it?
All right. Today's case proper. Going to today's case proper. Why I want to start with what happened with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother's wife, Sister Favour Kanu, or Mrs. Favour Kanu, the lady who did wonderful thing that I really appreciate. She was keeping us very well updated in that last sitting particularly. She did marvelously well, and I appreciate that. Today, with that same passion, she, everybody makes mistakes. No, she made some little mistakes. Yes, it is that. Do you know what it means to see a great hero like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the desire to get people turning on, getting people updated, and that passion to have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released? When the government knows that people have not forgotten the hero, the government tends to sit up, logically. So now, our brother, this is our brother that is doing YouTube. He has serious love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why should I forget your name? It's okay. So he did a video trying to scold Mrs. Favour Kanu. Well, he was trying to be honest. He was trying to be truthful, which is right. I think the name is coming to my head. So he is right, but he overflowed the matter. So we are not going to join issues with him, but it's okay. But she was doing that out of passion. Now, the Supreme Court, the presiding judge picked offense. He was right. It was the rule, and Sister Favour already know it was the rule. But she said she was, live streaming the event, which of course there was contention about this streaming and videoing the program, but maybe she forgot. Like she said, she forgot that the judge was still seated, because maybe from the time she started the live streaming, the court wasn't as stable as it was. So it's all right. So this is what happened, and the court banned her from the remaining sittings on this case, at least the next 3 sittings. So that's the development. Now let us see what happened in the court from beginning to the end. Then we make a little more analysis. Then you will see. All right, please, we are not going to take your time. We are going to be very snappy. Let us take a quick brush through. This is what transpired today the 6th day of May 2025 between the federal government of Nigeria and the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Hamadike Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, at the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Abuja, the Capital Territory. The case is to commence. It is the arrival of the great Ohamadike. All right, I might not want to take that time to, as it is not important to you or to us all Biafrans. Let's brush through the defense team led by Chief Kanu Agabe, who introduced his own team of lawyers. And this is the makeup of his team. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. We start by Chief Kanu Agabe himself. We have SAN Onyechi Benson, Okon Efut SAN, Emeka Itiaba SAN, Mena Audu SAN, Joseph Akubo SAN, Uchenna Njoko SAN. Then we go over to Aloy Ejimako Esquire, PN Ejiofo, Maxwell Opara, Patrick Agazie Chika Odemena. Then we have Mandela Umweburogo, Mary Francis Oji, Uchenna Ege. So this is the composition of the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A quick one. The Barrister Audu Nunge of the Gombe State, the man who you think is an odd number. Unfortunately, he is not. He has shown great deal of interest. A lot of you, he sparkled a lot of conversations. He attracted attention in the court today because everyone was so astonished for him being a member of Nnamdi Kanu when his kinsmen on the rivers are wishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to buy. But this is not the whole of the truth. Lately, the Hausa people, especially amongst the youth, are beginning to rally around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the extent that they express greater deal of love than some of our betraying brothers, like those who are hooded, I mean those who are masked, who cover their faces to testify against our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are all Igbo brothers, not just Biafrans. Yes, it's so unfortunate, but that is a sad reality. Now, what happened in the court is that this man, Pasaudu Nunge from Gombe State, he did not just say he wanted to be a member. He went as far as saying that he has so much love for the personality of this Nnamdi Kanu. He saw him like, as we see, in fact, the way we see him as a savior, that's the way we simply put. So his commitment, he said he will give, even this will be the best of his commitment since his practice as a lawyer. So that is the situation. It sparkled conversation around the court premises today. Yes, the prosecution witness were called upon by the defense team to continue their presentation as Chief Kanu Agabe cross-examined them. All right, now waiting to happen at the tail on today for court. So we are going to rush through it quickly. I know you must have heard it, but let's get it from my own source today, because I think I will be much more elaborate as I will touch different gray areas. There's someone who played a crucial role, and that is Chief Agabe wanted to start the cross-examination. So he asked the first witness, as someone who has always claimed he played a crucial role Please pay close attention to my question. Were you consulted prior the filing of these charges? Which means Chief Agabi, they ask him, when they want to file these charges, Shebi, they consult you, Shebi, they call you, they call your attention, say they don't they press these charges. So waiting you go put, were you consulted? The man talk say, yes, my lord, oh. Yes, my lord, oh. That was the way he expressed it. Now he said, Chief Agabi said, okay. He continued to ask him, Chief Kanu Agabi SAN continued to ask this hooded guy, the first witness, for today. Were you not aware that the defendant was charged with 15 count charges? Were you not aware? This man said, this hooded person said, I am not aware. So, all right. Chief Kanu Agabi continued. As you talk, say you are not aware. This one, concern me. I still want to know. Are you aware? Are you aware that this charge was struck out by the judge? The guy continued to say, I'm not aware. You're not aware again? No wahala. Okay. Chief Kanu Agabi continued again. Are you aware the defendant was charged for inciting public to destroy public properties? The guy said again, I'm not aware, my lord. Chief Agabi continued. Are you aware the charge was struck out again? The guy said again, I'm not aware. Chief Kanu said, I'm not satisfied. Are you aware the trial judge struck out the charge? The guy said, I am not aware. She said, wahala pass Gary. Water pass Gary. So now he continued. Chief Kanu Agabi continued to ask, are you aware, like they said, or like they charged, that in furtherance of terrorism, that the defendant in furtherance of terrorism directed the public to destroy government properties in Lagos? The guy replied boldly again, I'm not aware. Okay, no wahala. Chief Kanu Agabi said, we are done. Since this one is not aware of anything, I wonder why he is called here to be a witness when he's not aware of anything. Say this man, I wonder how prepared are you, or which kind of witness is this? Let us continue. Since so second defendant, second witness, I beg, let us continue with you. Chief Agabi started with the second defendant, the second witness. Now he continued. Chief Agabi SAN continued with the second witness. Hey, Mr. Man, do you know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? The guy said yes. Agabi said no. Okay. So, how did you meet him? He said, I met him in Abuja at our DSS office, where I was asked to question him. You were asked to question him. And so the guy continued. He has answered what he was asked, but he didn't want to stop there. He continued now to leave the issue surrounding 2012 to 2015. Now jumped into different things. He said that Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the proscribed. He wanted to make sure he put that proscribed leader. He's the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, and also that he is the one that created ESN, the armed group. So he wanted to make that emphasis. No wahala. You told the court something. You said to the court that you already had a meeting with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So tell the court about the meeting. Now here now where wahala now come start. Now you can see that this one came very prepared, but God catch him and set and wire him. Now see what will happen now. He said, instead of answering to how he met Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which was the cross-examination question, he deviated. He left. This is the way, like when they were the journalists interview Buhari, the late Buhari, he will leave the issue of discussion. He will travel to Daura and be saying something that is totally unrelated. Now, you told the court about the meeting, a meeting with Mazen Nnamdi. So, can you tell us about that meeting here? This man left us, left everybody in the court too, and now traveled to another world. He said a letter from the Federation Attorney General at the time is being distributed in the court for appropriate reading. A letter? What letter? Chief Kanu Agabi exclaimed. Okay, wait, letter kwa? Which kind of letter? From everything we have here that your prosecuting team handed over to us and what is made available to the court prior this trial, there is nothing of such. So we are not aware of anything letter. So where are you generating letter from? Are we here to talk about letter? We are asking you a question. Chief Agabi Awaka. Now say now here now where the cuckoo come they start. If una don't serve letter, if you don't see them, even the judge also for don't see them. Now I ask judge, you have any such letter? The judge is saying no what did they talk. Agabi maintained the letter. There is nothing like letter here. We did not see any letter, and of course, all your exhibits that you provided here, we did not see anything like letter. We did not discuss anything like letter. It wasn't included. So where are you manufacturing letter from? And of course, which attorney? Which attorney are you talking about? Malami that want to my client to rot in jail, even without judgment. Chief Agabi continued to put them through. He said, are you not aware that this letter you are talking about was withdrawn? It was withdrawn from that former attorney you are talking about through a motion that the Nnamdi Kanu's team filed. The letter you are talking about have been withdrawn. I mean from the former attorney Malami, Attorney General. Now the prosecution withdrew the letter, and further documents were also presented. All right. Okay. So now, the defense counsel, the Chief Kanu Agabi, the SAN, the leader of Onyendu's team, legal team, now continue to wind the guy. It's all right. Can you narrate to us what happened in 2012? Since you people charged my client of terrorism, so tell us what actually happened during that interview phase. Now in this Dua man begin answer. He said Nnamdi Kanu incited people to burn down houses, burn down properties, burn down this and that and that. Said how? The guy begin present documents. The prosecution counsel now began to present documents. The lead counsel to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's team, he objected outrightly. Objection, my lord. We not go fit take this one that Omano is presenting here. We can't entertain this now. You know the right thing to do. This man is not a one student of law, so he cannot be pretending to be one. He knows how this thing works. You can't be bringing new things when we are already in the procedure. So whatever you are, we should have it beforehand, and it should be presented to the court also beforehand. So these are things that should be. You don't just anytime you generate. So he's a woman law, a year one student of law. Chief Agabi protested. So the judge, he was like, this man knows what he's talking about. So now the prosecution team was like, hey, these guys are looking at us as if we are not prepared though. Now themselves now come begin the talk, say we are prepared. Because they were waiting Agabi to tell them it seems you are not prepared for this. This is 10 years. 10 years case, 10 years old case that you are not prepared till now. We're talking about 2012 case that culminated till 2015 when Onyendo was officially arrested. And so you are still not prepared to tell the court. Somebody you have been saying, oh, we will let us go to court. We must end in court. Every time they want to get a way to bail themselves, with Ben Johnson on one leg. So now them now for their own mouth now begin to talk, say how we are prepared, we can prepared. You are prepared and you are presenting wrong, doing the wrong thing. So we did not receive nearly all these documents that you are presenting today. So how do you want to go about it? You just present something. I can't understand you, Mr. Wamolo. I can't understand you. Is it you doing this? So even the trial judge now was like, nah, we don't receive anything, no. So you cannot be presenting these things here now. So it be like, so now no prepare. We must keep to our time, or we say 8, we are concluding this case. Now the defense team of Onyendo said that apart from this one letter and this, even the video that they are bringing, that they've not seen any of these things. So if they wanted an attack, ambush, it's not accepted. You cannot ambush them. So they don't know about these things and it cannot hold. That means these guys are indirectly here to buy time. They are not prepared. Even if you leave this in 20 years, what would they be prepared about? What would they be not when there is they don't have anything to hold Nnamdi Kanu down. So the prosecution who are saying we are prepared now began to, with their actions, say they are not prepared officially. They now asked for adjournment, and the case was adjourned to tomorrow, being 7th of May 2025. Then the judge now told them, see, we must do what is right. The defense team must have any document you are coming up with up front. You don't just come to do this same thing tomorrow. We won't entertain it. So that's the word of Justice Omotosho. So he just want to be fair. Then the man can proceed to say, as I want to be fair, please, the defense team, please, I want to tell you it is very necessary you people write officially, apply for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's belongings so that they will all be released. Now you go begin ask, what are those belongings they will release? Is it the bread that he bought in 2015 that he want to give his parents? Which parents is he giving to now? Is it the apple? Is it the what do you call it? The mashed potatoes he bought? So what exactly are they going to release now? Only God sabi. In any case, tomorrow, 7th May 2025, the case will be entertained. The case will be entertained. we resume the proceeding will resume again. Now, looking at the image of this guy, this is an Igbo brother. I have been trying to see if I will use any app to see the real person, but there is something important I want us to start to talk about. Onyendu said, I don't know this witness, this particular witness that is bearing Mr. BBB. I don't know this person. At least I did not tell you I don't know the other person, the of yesterday. I did not tell you I didn't know about this first witness of today. But this guy, I don't know this person. He is telling you he interrogated me. So I can't remember seeing any. I have not met this man. From the body building, from the face, as I'm seeing the eye, somebody that has direct eyeball contact with me, as intelligent as I can be, I can't recognize this man. Yes. And of course, that is why you can see him not willing to answer to the question. Rather, he chose to call for letter from Malami that swore to sit to the end of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you can see where we are going. So I already told you. Now you see what happened yourself. The first witness, I don't know. He don't know anything. Why is he coming to be a witness? Does this speak to the situation? Did you get anything from this? Juxtaposing what has been our cry? Placing side by side this development and what we have been crying about. They are buying time. They are not prepared to go to court. They just want to, one, bully the Biafran people, especially the Igbo race. They just want to make sure they silence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't have any locust to do this. They know that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer whatsoever. They don't have anything to table. Now, you have shown everybody, the world have seen, this is what you said you found on the defendant. This is the exhibit. These are 4 bags. The content of these 4 bags have been seen individually. In the last sitting, you admitted for the past 10 years, you did not take time to analyze the exhibit. You did not analyze the exhibit for 10 years. Okay. This is somebody's son, somebody's child. This is somebody's husband. This is somebody's father. 10 years, and you wish the person continue until he perishes. This man bought some things. There are some snacks there. He bought for his parents, his beloved parents. There was some candy juice, there was some bread, some sandwich potato. There was a lot of things he bought from UK. He bought for his parents, for his people, for his loved ones. Some electronics, some gadgets, some technologies, softwares that work with time. Now, the chief judge, the presiding judge, is pleading or is telling the defense counsel to apply for these things to be released to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Issues that are arising from this request from the presiding judge. Now, as a man with conscience, you will be asking, is it the bread, the cake, the Apple phone, or the candy juice, the mashed potato he bought for his loved ones in the year 2014, 2015, which he was supposed to give his parents and some of his brothers, whom the Nigerian army came to his compound and buy. And his parents, who also from this shock eventually, the both parents died on the course. We are talking of over 20 people, apart from the parents. Some of these people are his loved ones. He bought things for them. Some he bought wristwatch, some he bought food or some snacks. These items you are demanding that should be returned to the client or to the what do you call it? To the defendant. Is it the bread of 2015, the smashed potato of 2015 that has only 5 days of validity that you want to be returned to this defendant in 2025? I am asking. Where is conscience? I am asking again. Okay, I am asking now again. This smashed potato and the other goodies that Nnamdi Kanu wanted to give to his loving parents, can you help us to go to the parents' grave, get them back to eat these things? Go and welcome Nnamdi Kanu's parents to eat this cake and the bread that he bought for his loving parents. Go to the grave and wake them so that they will eat this bread. The other tens of people who he bought different materials for, are they the ones that go and wake them up and give them these items? Man inhumanity to man. Man inhumanity to man. Please, we have more things to touch here. If this is your first time of joining us, make sure you are subscribing, hitting on the like button, dropping your comment responsibly so that the world will hear us. We need to be heard. We need justice. Justice to our leader. Justice to the oppressed people who have suffered this same humiliation, this incarceration from the 1960s. Why is the world wicked to us? Why is the world keeping quiet? Why is it the Ukraine of yesterday that are barely having, just have not had up to the casualties, the humiliation, the number of years? They cannot measure in our pens in any way. They can't measure to our pens in any way, But the world, the US that is claiming to be global police is quiet. After all the noise, all the attention we have generated, all the monies we have spent seeking, paying legal firms, law firms, negotiators for the past 10 years, paying law firms in US, in America, patronizing British law firms, seeking litigation, seeking attention, they are not giving to us. That is why, if you are listening to me today, you must agree with me on one thing. You cannot continue to seek your freedom from the person that is benefiting from your pens. It is not possible. It is stark foolishness. It is ignorance. It is idiocy. It is being stupendously stupid. How can you be seeking for your freedom, seeking for help from the person that is benefiting from your pens? Anybody who is leading you through that, if we did it yesterday as mistake, we did it the previous following day as a mistake, we should not do it the third day. The reason why I'm telling you should not do it the third day is because as a Biafran, we share a common adage. The Ibibio people share that adage, the Efik people share that adage, the Igbo people share that adage, the Yoruba people share that adage, the Ika people share that adage, the Nembe people share that adage. Every part of the Isoko, every part of Biafran land share that adage. And that adage is, okay, it's not adage, it's a kind of fairy tale story of, which is the story from, that was made popular by a folklore Igbo musician who came to limelight earlier this year or late last year, by name Comrade Mike Ejaga. He said a day came when Tortoise summoned his 3 children. He called the first one. He asked, how many times will you be confronted with a plight, or how many times will you face a situation for you to know something and correct yourself? How many times will you face a challenge and then correct yourself? How many times? You know what the first one said? Which is the first one? He said, it will happen to me 3 times. He bent down his head, put it in between his legs. He folded his fist. He touched the saliva and looked for the local soil. You know, rubbed its hands on the local soil, and you know, the shining bald head of that first son. He gave him a very deep knock, and you know, drew it so that the rough edges of that knuckles of his fingers and the sand, the sharp teeth of the sand, as he's rubbing it on that bad head of his son, the pain will get more severe. He wanted the son to feel the pain so that he know that this is a level of stupidity that is not heard. He called the second son. How many times will we face a single challenge and get corrected? He said 2 times. He said in today's world, 2 times. What happened? Why will you wait for second time? He gave him the same treatment, and he called the third son. How many times will you face a particular situation and take your correction? That one said this is once. He said, Papa, only 1 time he do me, he no go do me again. If he don't do me this one, he no go do me again. Lie. You remember I said something in my last program. And that, in summary, is what is in a public saying, a popular saying. Cheat me once, you are a fool. But cheat me twice, I am even worse, much worse than a fool myself. Because I should not be cheated twice on a particular thing. Rob me once, I am a fool. Rob me twice. Our own people, we have been robbed so severally. I am waiting for this pope, this new pope that they are cooking now. I'm waiting for it to say something about it. But because I'm doing this one now, I might not talk about it again. We don't ever learn. We don't ever learn. You can see I am giving a little deviation from the focus. Now, it is necessary. This deviation is called for. Now, Can they wake up all these our brothers that Nnamdi Kanu love so much, that he summoned in his house, or that came to pay royal visit to him, that the Nigerian army came after and took their lives in cold blood for doing nothing other than just coming to see their brother, who was long in captivity, long held for just seeking for the freedom of his people. They came to see him because they are his loved ones. He bought things for them from UK. As their big brother who lives in abroad came back, as it is normal, supposed to come with something good. So they came. Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to give them something he bought for them. Nigerian army are holding that thing of 2015. That bread, that cake, that mashed potato, those goodies. The Nigerian government is still keeping it today. And the presiding judge is telling the Nigerian government to give it back to them, and told the Nnamdi Kanu's presiding the defense team to apply that it is necessary. That is the language. It is necessary for them to apply for that bread that Nnamdi Kanu bought in 2015 to be given back to him now. Man in humanity to man. Justice Omotosho, I must be very fair. Till today, so far so good. I have nothing against you. You are just trying to do your work. It is not your fault in any way, at least as of today. I don't know what you want to turn tomorrow. As of today, you are doing your work. It is just normal for you to say the way it is done. So you are asking because normally the former judge and attorney was supposed to tell them, because there is a big conspiracy. They were supposed to tell the government, the security officials, to release these things. Because once they got these items, they were supposed to examine it. They were supposed to analyze it. Unfortunately, in the last sitting, they said they did not analyze it. After 10 years, they have not analyzed it. And the interrogator, the cross-examiner, Chief Agabi Kanu, ACN, asked in astonishment, does it mean that after 10 years, you are yet to analyze these things, to tell the court simply, what are these weapons of mass destruction that warranted you people to what do you call it, to tag or charge my client today for terrorism? You are supposed to have analyzed it. Inside that bread, inside that cake, is there any, because you people know how to fabricate something, is there any spiritual missile or atomic bomb? Or tell us, because you have presented everything and we have seen everything. So because we need to know why you heard a man that is a breadwinner to a family, to his family and other loved ones for this long. The person you said you found him with, what have you established about the person's involvement or connection to terrorism? Now, since this is the case, this man who has nothing, this witness BBB, who is an Igbo man, I don't want to go to, but the eyeball is the eyeball of Uche Mefo. But there is another person it's looking like. But already Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows and has stated it clearly that he doesn't know who this. This person did not interrogate him. He did not have any interrogation with this person. Very simple. No interrogation, no session, no sitting, no meeting between him and this as regards these charges. And to prove that, this person was now asked to tell the court about his meeting with the defendant. Instead of this person to tell the court, which I am yet to establish how honorable the court is, about the meeting, he left what he was asked to do only to tell the court that they should instead go and be reading the letter that came from Malami, that came from the former Attorney General. How does reading letter from Malami translate to you, telling us what was your encounter? How was the meeting? Tell us about this meeting. You want to read somebody's letter. Is Malami a witness in this sitting? Are you hitting the like button? Are you hitting the like button? Hit the like button. Now, my pain, why I have been grieving since afternoon, is because it is not just that it's a Biafran person doing this, playing in the gallery of the enemy. It is an Igbo man. That now goes to tell you something else. A brother and a brother, a sister and a sister, a sister and a brother, even a twin brother, twin sisters, they do have difference. No, it is normal. They quarrel. I am taking a message to the Igbo people. Make una repent. Make una repent. Make una repent. I am saying this because I saw what happened 2 days ago, or in the last court sitting, I think 2-3 days or so ago. Immediately after that court case, people who are Igbo brothers tried very hard to capitalize on one of the witnesses' distraction of witness, which is the area that wanted to involve Simon Ekpa in Nnamdi Kanu's case. I mentioned it earlier. Our own brothers, who are even saying that the Nnamdi Kanu is their leader, try to amplify that and try to call the attention of the prosecuting counsel to know that even Ano Ejimako, they try to link up things wrongly. That even the lawyer to this man one day said that, and they did not say it the way the man said it, as if that's not enough. Our other brothers who believe in one Nigeria, believing in one Nigeria is an individual opinion, no problem, but they now started to now come to show their writing prowess. Their intellectualism began to unfold. They began to write articles. Oh, the Igbo brothers are always played. Oh, the government want to release Nnamdi Kanu now. Election is around the corner. Oh, because the election is around the corner, they want to release Nnamdi Kanu now so that Peter Obi will not win 2027. Oh, Igbo people, make una change, make una repent. Who told you that if you do election from now to 2050, that Peter Obi will win election? Are you not tired of getting deceived? Did he not sell some false information that Ate Zonobo will not come direct himself? He will use people. They call that one grassroots, this one. Oh, he said the people will send the 500,000 CCTV. They will monitor the election. We already have 500 senior advocates of Nigeria. They are going to stand for P2B. We have everything in place. Una know they tired to the fight to the shoot on herself for leg. Igbo people. As if that is not enough. Another one where they always look very tattered and haggard. I don't know whether na bad that one they live or whether no Nyebuchi or whatever. With one kind disorganized gap tooth. Normally I'm not supposed to be saying things like this, but I know out of anger. But I'm sorry. He's a nice guy, but being nice, he has loved ones whom he is nice to, and he's a normal person like myself, but he is acting abnormal. The zeal is directed towards wrong because that type, I can only see zeal. He is not involved in any conspiracy against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but he is told what to do. That is why I have a particular this thing we are working on now. I said anybody that will be part of that arrangement we are working on, that person must be somebody that feed himself, that doesn't look for a church card. Because it is a problem when you depend on another man for survival. You will always, he who pay the piper dictates the tone. That's the person that dictates what should happen. So, no. Was selling another narrative. Oh, Enyinnaya Baribe put this one. Enyinnaya Baribe. Didn't you see what Enyinnaya Baribe said? Enyinnaya Baribe. Is Enyinnaya Baribe not a politician who is also benefiting from the system? Is he not enjoying from the spoils of the system? All the while his state, where he hailed from, was in the situation it was. Did he not keep quiet until Ibazo finished there? Has he not been eating his people's money for his people's rural development? Rural and urban development? His constituency project, has he not been benefiting from all these things? So what Enyinnaya Baribe? He's Enyinnaya Baribe. We watch. So today, the same Enyinnaya Baribe insulted yesterday now is dissent. You want to use it because you want to make sure you drag in Simon. You want to rope in Simon's case. Simon did what he did. He understands what the international law says to that. The only one is the other lies part that you people are the ones that wrote the petition. The politicians, this Enyinnaya Baribe and his crony, use you people to write thousands of petitions against Simon. That he was doing what he was doing against innocent civilians. But Simon was even the one showing the videos of what he was doing and the target. You want to rope him in? By extension, Nnamdi Kanu will not be able to come out. Igbo people. Yee! Wahala deo. You are bearing that kind of witness. Look at the witness. Instead of answering to the question at hand, you are looking for Malami letter. Was Malami presented to the court as a witness? Owomolo, are you a year one student of law? The same thing that was happening since last 3 years in the Onyendus case. They will bring this one. They say, oh, it was an error. They will adjourn. They will continue tomorrow. Next 3 months, next 4 months, until God is just using this particular man now. Justice Omotosho. You don't know that you are supposed to serve, and of course, that what is not included in your these things exhibits. You cannot just bring it from nowhere, manufacture it overnight. You know, they know all these things. They are looking for how they will turn the whole thing upside down overnight, so that when you are clapping, oh, Nnamdi Kanu's team are sweeping the whole case. Wow, they are trashing the prosecuting counsel. They are flowing. No, they don't forget. Hey, bamba. So that when you are coming up the next day, they come with another tactics, come up with another thing. They are just buying time. But this man have decided to make it, to cut short this journey. But they are extending it, giving opportunity for more talk between them and the prosecuting counsel, so that if they not feel convinced him normally, they might attack him physically. They might do one thing to this presiding judge. If they can't bring enough money that he will bow to, they will use talisman, that is juju. They go use hypnotism, or they go also, make attempts to his life. They will just, but at the buying time to do something. But God big past them. God big past them. I said what I said about our people, Igbo people. I said this. If you, okay, take a few minutes.
Yeah.
See what is happening in Ambazonia.
So life. We don't shoot them, they don't run part, they never stand. They stand so small, they don't reverse the motor.
They cry for motor, don't show them.
Yes.
Don't show them.
Shake, they. Shake. Not town this. They not for town. They not for town. They not for town. Shake, they. If they get my men, they come on, knock face to face. The club boy na confirm one, confirm ability, we not rugged. Perry can't hold the phone so.
This is what can't is going on in Ambazonia.
Perry?
Their leader
can't hold the phone.
Arrested in Norway, the same Scandinavia. About
life, shake no day.
After their arrest, see how strong they are. They are getting stronger even. After the arrest of Simon, look at your own people.
Yes,
are you getting stronger?
Shake, no day.
You are having
for Jackie life.
artillery, heavyweight artillery, heavy duty artillery. Your own people, a particular group, as at yesterday, were celebrating the passing away of a commander that was praised by the person that is leading the group, Simon Ekpa. A commander that has inconvenienced himself so much that he is living in Naval Forest. He has been living in Naval Forest for the past 3 years. Bushes with tiger mosquito bites and all of that. Exposed to danger. And eventually, if that's the real truth, he has passed on. And people are jubilating, celebrating it. It's a good thing, wonderful thing. Are you going to blame the one doing the celebration today? The other man was celebrating, in fact, actually thought that even Gentle has been taken as well. Much later, he adjusted it. It was Gentle's family that was taken. And on the course, his elder brother also eventually unalived. And they say, hey, come and broadcast again. You will never see Gentle coming to broadcast again. These are the commanders that Simon Ekpa, their brother who is leading the struggle from that angle, is was using, empowered, celebrating. Just after 3 months, That's after 6 months or thereabout. But even from the first month, everywhere, Igbo people. Thank you, all lovers of freedom. Thank you, well-meaning Biafrans. Thank you, all people of goodwill. Thank you, seekers of justice. May you find peace if you are a lover of peace. Once again, I am Akpan Sokwo. This is still Biafran Radical Freedom TV. I am your very beloved radical presenter, social commentator, political analyst of the Biafran people. Do good to share this program. Do good to click on the like button, hit it. And if it is your first time of joining us, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do good to subscribe. This is no more the time for gossip, but we will still speak the truth. We are supposed to be better than we are today. Importantly, don't forget that the person who is enjoying, who is equally benefiting from your problem, from your bad condition, cannot afford to help you. Make we get sense. Take the right step. Not everything will become contact here like that. If you know, you know. God bless the great people of Biafra, the state of Biafra, that is to be the United States of Biafra after the whole process, the Biafra Republic government in exile. God bless our supreme leader, Ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to protect and shield you, strengthen you, give you good health, very strong one, and double your courage, your zeal, your strength, your determination. May your wisdom increase. May it double. May it quadruple. God bless our Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile. God bless all members of the cabinet. You are all important. Those who are good, who are genuine Biafrans, who are in any other Biafran group, whether you are in the the mother body, the IPOB mother body, whether you are in autopilot, whether you are still in BLF, BIM, you are still in any of the Biafran groups, you are, in as much as you are sincere, you are not sabotaging, you are not working, backbiting, or giving information to your oppressor, to your enemy, against your brother. May God bless you, may God keep you, may God preserve you, may God enrich you, and may you be strengthened with good health. May your pocket never lack. It's well with all of us. Our new step, God will encourage all of us. God will foster the spirit of unity. We will come together, we will work together, we will get it right. And we will continue to respect those who has paid the ultimate price. Our fallen heroes, Ikunso, the parents, all people who have died in this cause, even those who died foolishly in this cause, may God console your families. May God accept your spirit. Thank you all. Salute and salute.